Hey, what's happening YouTube? Rod J back to take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. I'm going to take a look at one today from San Diego, California. It's actually from Green Flash Brewing, and this is their Road Warrior. This is actually their rye IPA. Comes in at 9% ABV, 80 IBU. So it is an Imperial Rye Indian Pale Ale. Mentions on the label, boldly brewed with Columbus, Mosaic, and Amarillo. As far as the hops, and spicy rye and crystal malt. So this should be pretty interesting. I'll put some more of the details into the description down below. But always like some of the Green Flash beers, it seems. So looking forward to checking this one out too. Go ahead and get this baby open and get it into a glass. So there we go, get it into the glass. And this is actually one that is designed for India Pale Ale, so this comes in nice and handy. Ended up opening up pretty big with the head. I tried to get a little more aggressive to get a head on it and poured a little too quickly, so now we have a 4-finger head there. The head is actually a tan head, some nice big foaminess with the head, a little bit of rockiness in there. Get it up to the light to check out the appearance of the beer, and it's actually a nice dark amber color. Basically an after or right before the sun goes down type color. Lots of lovely carbonation taking place inside from what I can see. Does have a little bit of a chill haze even with the light on it, but you can make out some of the carbonation in place as well inside the glass. And pretty much a nice looking beer. So a little darker than what you would usually have for an Indian Pale Ale, but again, this one is kind of that rye IPA, so that also takes an effect. As far as the aroma, on the aroma, just like you'd expect in India Pale Ale, you get some of the citrus coming out. You get that kind of grapefruit up front, but you're also getting a good sense of the hops with the pineness, the dankness, some of the earthiness of those kind of hops that they used in this one. So that actually comes out very nicely. Not having to really smell too much to get it out. It doesn't climb out of the glass, but it does come out pretty easily. Almost has a little bit of a, I want to say a hidden smokiness to it though too, which is probably coming off that rye and the malts they use. But a decent smelling beer as far as the taste. Taste is a little bit different, has a little bit more of a sweetness to it. Definitely get that rye in there. I like the bitterness on it. It comes in, but then it smooths out. But the balance it has with the malts is very nice as well. I like the mouthfeel. It actually is getting not just on the tip of the tongue with the bitterness, but it's getting into the front of the mouth with the flavors really swirling around. Very nice duration on this one. Definitely more than average. You start to feel it get up to the cheeks the more I actually drink here. Has a nice little warmth to it. Getting a slight bit of that booziness coming through, but nothing really off-putting about it. At a 9% for an Imperial Rye IPA, kind of expected going in. Carbonation seems to sit nicely on the palate as well. Not getting really anything to the back of the throat. Do get a little bit of lacing as you can see on the glass now. Do get a slight tinge of astringency. And then really, like I said, just that little bit of a alcoholic taste there. But again, the flavors open up very nicely on this one. Pretty pleasant. If you ever had any Green Flash beers, like I said, they usually make a pretty decent amount of styles, and their beer line is pretty good overall. Make sure you check them out. I know if you're out there on the West Coast, you probably do, because they're pretty huge out there. The one thing I would caution with the rye in this one is that, like some IPAs, you can almost get a little bit of that medicine type taste. You do have a little bit of that maybe going on here, but this is actually one I would like to have and just chill with. Maybe sit outside on the back deck, listen to some tunes, or put my feet up. You know, if there's something that you want to just sip on, not really take down too quickly, which most craft beer you do want to sit and enjoy. So a nice one to definitely pass the time with. As far as a rating on this one, I think overall it's pretty good beer, pretty good rye IPA. Something a little more different, something a little bit more unique. So I'm actually going to give this one a 3.75 out of 5, which would be a B+. And I don't know if it's something I'm going to definitely want to hunt down more to try again with so many different beers out there, but definitely enjoy the experience with it now and drinking this one. Don't see it a lot in our bars here where I'm located outside the Cincinnati area, but it is definitely something that if I saw and they had it on hand, I wouldn't mind ordering it or picking up a 6-pack of everything along those lines. So with that, I'm going to actually say cheers. I want to thank you for watching. Definitely appreciate you spending some time to check out another video. If you like what you saw, just remember to hit that like button, of course. And if you haven't subscribed and you want to stay up to speed on other videos, make sure you subscribe too. So with that being said, have a good night. Keep drinking good craft beer. Cheers.